What's up, everybody? My name is Parasite. Welcome back to Schoolboy to Superstar with Borussia Dortmund. Today we have Atletico Madrid in the Champions League semifinal second leg. We are one game away from a second Champions League final in this series. I'm excited. We've got the advantage from the first leg, so hopefully we can use that. We are at home, so technically we should be winning this match. Our home form is fantastic. Our team is playing well. Our C team is playing well. If we look at the schedule, we have played our C team for the Bundesliga every single match. We beat Wolfsburg one. I mean, they're not dominating teams like our first team is, but they're getting wins. Played Wolfsburg, beat them 1-0. Ray and Turkey getting the goal. But look at the squad. It's like not even my backups. Turkey and Chan are like my only number two players that are in the squad. Everyone else is pretty much a third stringer or worse. So that's really impressive that my C team to D team is beating really good Bundesliga sides. Because then we beat RB Leipzig 1-0. 16-minute goal by Sebastian Gomez. Chan got injured in this match, but the team played well. Like, the Wolfsburg match was really close. It was really even. The Leipzig match, we fully deserved the win. The team played really well. Then we actually beat Bayern. We continued our dominance over Bayern Munich with our C squad versus their A squad. They put out Lewandowski, Muller, Sane, all their starters. Upamecano, they were all out there. And we still beat them 2-1 thanks to a 93rd minute winner from Zakaria Morissette. Sebastian Gomez getting the assist. Team didn't play particularly well this game, so it's a lot of very average ratings. But we got the win. Demir, with one of the goals of the season, picked it up in his own half, beat like the entire Bayern Munich defense and midfield. He went around the entire midfield and the defense and placed it in the far corner. There's a great play. I'm actually going to show it. It might end up being goal of the season, just because those usually are. Demir in the 78th minute. Hope it'll show it. Sometimes it doesn't, but usually it does pretty well. Yeah, he picks it up in his own half. It's not even showing where he first got it. He got it pretty far deep, and he just beats their entire midfield, beats their entire defense, and places it in the far corner. It's a pretty dang good goal. Then we played Atletico Madrid in the first leg of the semifinal. We beat them 2-1 away from home. It took a while. It took until the 63rd minute for us to get a goal. They were 1-0 up at that point, thanks to an absolute banger from Saul. A 25-yard screamer into the near post. Berkey probably should have done a little bit better on that, but it was a really good shot. But finally got the goal in the 63rd minute from Youssouf Moukoko, and then almost immediately afterwards, Jadon Sancho with the 66th minute goal. Calafiori was just dominant in this game. Everything good was coming down his flank. He has developed into a very good left back. Sancho was really struggling until he got his goal. Haaland with a terrible game. You see, he had a little bit of an injury. I gave him injections because it was just like a 2 to 4 day injury, but he would have been hurt. Like, he wouldn't have been fully fit for this match if I didn't give him the injection. But he did not play well on it. 6.3, the worst player on the pitch. Probably for either side. So that's disappointing, but the rest of our team stepped up to give us the win. So we've got an advantage. We've got 2 away goals. That makes me feel pretty comfortable. I think we're a much better team than Atletico Madrid. At home, I think we're going to show it. Our last match before this second leg against Atletico Madrid, we played Gladbach, a 0-0 draw. Team wasn't that good. Their team wasn't that good. It was just two very even squads, which was pretty impressive considering it's our C squad. I'm going to say that a million times, but it's our probably third to fourth stringers in there. And they're getting 0-0s with Gladbach, who are 10th in the Bundesliga, and Bayern, who are 2nd, and Leipzig, who are 8th now. Wolfsburg, who are 6th. There we go. So yeah, that's really impressive. Now we've got Atletico Madrid, and we're playing our first team. Everyone's fit. Berkey, Nets, Papetti, Collins, Calafiori, Camavinga, Bellingham, Reina, Sancho, Haaland, Moukoko. The only one that misses out is Zagadou. Probably wouldn't have been on the bench anyways. I think trust Nianzou a little bit better. And Emre Can's got an injured. That wasn't good English. I trust Nianzou a little bit more. But Emre Can is on the bench. He's not on the bench. He's injured, so he's not quite fully fit for this match. 5 to 11 days, so he will come back for the Champions League final if we get there. But he's going to be Francisco Fumo, our youngster, our 18-year-old. I think he's still 18. No, he's 19 now. 19-year-old midfielder. He's going to make the bench. He looks pretty dang good. Wonder kid. valued at 15 million. We bought him for 30. His value's cut in half, but if we're gonna sell him, we'd sell him for a lot more than 30 million. And we're not gonna sell him because he's really freaking good. He's played some of the first team matches. He's done all right. Nico's the one that'll be coming off the bench if we need a midfielder, though. I've got Nianzou as my backup defensive midfielder because I thought about bringing in Delaney instead of Fumo, but that would leave me with only one legitimate midfield player, and that's Nico. I kind of like both midfielders tend to get pretty tired, so I wanted a second midfielder. Nianzou can play defensive mid. We don't play center backs very often, so basically only if they get injured. So we'd have a sub for Camavinga, and we'd have two midfield subs. So I feel pretty good about that. Turkey on the bench, Sebastian Gomez. Also, Caio Jorge is injured. But Sebastian Gomez might be my go-to bench striker now. He's played decently well. He's a big threat in the box. Provides something different. I've said it a couple times. He provides something that Haaland and Moukoko don't quite do. Haaland's pretty good in the air, but not as good as Sebastian Gomez. So let's get into this match. Let's see if we can find our way to beat Atletico Madrid at home. We are the favorites. We should be favored to make the Champions League final. And once we get there, anything can happen. So let's play Atletico Madrid. Fingers crossed. I'm going to say the first leg means nothing now. This is a brand new match, and we've got to make sure we win it. I have faith. I have faith. And you're already motivated, so I don't need to tell you I have faith. Both teams come into this one in good form. How do you rate your chances ahead of kickoff? They're a very good team. We're going to relish the challenge of keeping our good form while putting a dent in their aspirations. How important will Ricardo Calafiori be to Dortmund today? Of course, he's very important. He's an outstanding player. He's developed into our best left back. This is a very strong squad. I wasn't quite sure how it would develop, but the players have developed amazingly well. I think they're not playing Ayhan Pelavan on the right wing. They do have a region of their own there. Victory Friday. What a name that is. The Nigerian? Yep, Victory Friday from Nigeria. They bought him from Braga for 8 million, and he's starting in a Champions League semifinal. He looks pretty good, just from what we can see. Those are towards the higher end of their spectrum. He's a really good winger. Left-footed, so he is a left-footed left winger. But I trust our squad. I think we've got more quality. Haaland and Moukoko is one of the best partnerships, if not the best strike partnership in the world. They've got another region up top in Christian Ramirez. We've actually looked at him a couple times, tried to sign him, but he's got a pretty high release clause, and they won't let him go for anything less than the release clause. He's pretty solid, though. Look at his attributes. We've got them all. We know all of them, and they're all pretty good. 20 balance at 19 years old now, so we can't actually sign him now. But he looks pretty dang good. He's a good striker, but he's not good as Haaland or Moukoko. They're both better strikers. Haaland definitely needs to step up and show that today, because he's just has a very prevalent history of disappearing in big games. He did it last match in the Champions League first leg. We don't need to see any more of that. We've seen plenty of him disappearing. We need to see him step up and help us make a Champions League final and hopefully help us win a Champions League final. Is that an own goal or is that an offside? I think it's an offside. Sometimes it's hard to tell, but this is definitely an offside decision. I think Haaland was off. I think the ball hit him on the way. I think Sancho hit it and it hit Haaland and went in. Yeah, Erling Haaland was offside. That's unfortunate because if Haaland wasn't in the way, that's just a goal. Sancho basically had an empty net to put it into. I don't think he was offside. I'm pretty sure this dude right there is keeping him on. That's questionable. Maybe his big toe was offside, but I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Football Manager. I feel like he just stole a goal from me right there. Looking to get one back, though. Sancho on the ball. I'd be very happy with a comfortable victory here, because based on the players, we should be beating this team comfortably. I know we've got a lot of young players, as Haaland is offside again. No, Moukoko is offside. He wasn't even the one that kicked it. It was freaking Haaland. He wasn't even near the goalkeeper either. What is this ref doing? It's 0-0 at halftime. I'm far from pleased. Haaland 6.8, so he's not completely disappeared. Eduardo Camavinga actually is the best player on the pitch. Usually it's Reina. He's having a little bit more of a quiet game today. Bellingham's not playing well. Andy's on a yellow. He might be the first sub. Nico will come in for him, but I'll give him another 7 minutes. If he doesn't improve, he's got up to a 6.6, so he's improved a little bit. Oh, what a save that is from Oblak. That is a rocket in from Jadon Sancho. He got all of his body behind that. We've been the better team. We have only one shot on target, though. 10 shots, only one on target. Strikers, what are you doing? You're supposed to be the best strike partnership in the world. You have 10 shots and you can't put a single one on target? Well, more than one on target, I mean. That Sancho shot was the only one on target so far. So none of our strikers have had a shot on target this game. This is our chance, though. Bellingham, he stepped up when we needed him to. We thought about taking him off. We gave him a little bit of a chance, and he stepped up, gets the goal. He is a very good goal scorer from midfield. Definitely more of a goal scorer than Reyna is, but Reyna's a lot better an assister. He has a lot more key passes. He gets a lot more assists. But Bellingham is the goal scorer threat, and he shows it again today. We are 3-1 up over Atletico Madrid. They need 2 to send it to extra time. I feel pretty good. I feel pretty comfortable. Reyna's tired, but he's played well. Don't really want to take him off. We've got a while till the Champions League final, so we don't really need to rest any of these players. They're not going to play in the next couple matches anyways. Actually, they might play in the last match of the Bundesliga just to stay fit and stay in some good form. I don't know. It's dangerous, though, because you risk getting them injured. But I don't know. I'll make that decision when I have to. Calafiori's on a yellow. Hasn't played particularly well. Solid game, but Guerrero's going to come in. Sancho's not played well either. Or he should have a goal right now. They're going to have a throw-in from Cucurella. I might actually take Reyna off because tired players are more likely to get injured than not tired players. So I don't want Reyna to get injured. Might take Holland off as well. Sancho hasn't played particularly well, so I think Cherki could be an okay replacement for him. So I'm not super worried about Jadon Sancho. He played a great... Oh, that's a penalty. We fouled our current player, Ayhan Pelavan, that we have loaned out to Atletico Madrid. They have brought him on in the second half, and he has just won them a penalty. It is a penalty. Okay, I'm not taking off Reyna or Holland now, because if they score, we need them for the extra time. If they score again after this, because I'm just assuming this is going to go in, which it does. Saul with a penalty. His 9th of the season. I'm going to tell the team to focus. I'm going to start wasting time. Pretty good penalty by Saul. Yeah, keeper's not going to get there very often. He has to predict that a lot earlier than he did. We need some time-wasting subs. Neither of our center backs have played well. Nets hasn't played well. I'll take him off. Meunier's better defensively anyways. 1-1. We have a 3-2 advantage. They need a goal here in the next minute, or they're out of the Champions League, and we are on our way to a Champions League final. What other sub do I make? Maybe I sub off Moukoko to bring on a winger. Someone to help down this flank a little bit more than Moukoko does. I don't really have a left winger, though. I guess Sancho can play over there. I can play Cherki on the right. Actually, Cherki's a left winger anyways. He's naturally a left winger. He's equal right-footed and left-footed, but I mostly play him on. I used to mostly play him on the left. So we can go with this. I'm going to change our Mazzala's back to support. Going to put Camavinga on defend. Put Guerrero as a wing-back on support. Meunier as a full-back on defend. I think that's good. I'm not going to change the way we play, because the way we've played, have only held them to 1 goal. And it looks like that's all the time we're going to need. They went to 2 minutes over, but we have won. We are on our way to a Champions League final. Now we need to see who we're facing, because it's probably an English team. I'm not sure really who's in the other leg. I haven't actually looked, so we're in the final. Congratulations. You all completely deserve it. I'm delighted for you all. We are in a Champions League final for the second time. We'll see if we can win our second European trophy in this series. Not many people have predicted the Champions League final place for Dortmund, so how good does this moment feel? This is for the fans. Look at those scenes of celebration. How can anyone ever tire of seeing that? It was a difficult tie, but you managed to emerge victorious on aggregate. How do you feel? If you look at the performances over the 2 legs, we definitely deserve this. Absolutely. Qualify for the FIFA Club World Cup. Book a place it's going to be in Wembley. Okay, so hopefully it's not an English team. Otherwise, they have a home final and it's Man United. Well, we beat one team that knocked us out of the Champions League in Liverpool. Now we need to beat the team that knocked us out of the Champions League in the second season in Man United, who knocked us out in the first knockout round. Now we have to beat them to win the Champions League final. I mean, you're always going to have to beat good teams. Holland with a 1 to 2 day injury, he's fine. That's annoying. Who did they play? Because I think they might have played another English team. Might have been. Oh, they played Barcelona. They beat Barcelona same as us. They beat them 3-1 over the two legs with the same exact result: 1-1 in the home draw, 2-1 in the away draw. Wow. So I really would have rather have Barcelona probably, because Man United are ridiculous on this game. Even though they probably have the exact same squad, they have Frankie De Jong. How much did they sign Frankie De Jong for? 148 million. Yeah, I would have sold him for that too. Good Lord, Man United. Yeah, he's pretty ridiculous, but still, that's a lot of freaking money. What else is their squad? De Gea, so almost the exact same defense. Gianluca Mancini actually has come in defense. He's pretty good. Yeah, he's pretty good. De Jong in midfield next to Yuri Tielemans, Bailly on the right. So they've got some new players in there. Mason Greenwood, I'm sure, looks very good right now. Yeah, he looks pretty dang good. But he's not as good as Moukoko. So, just saying. Paul Pogba also on the bench. He'll probably start, I'm assuming. Rabiot on the bench. Diallo, I'm sure, has developed some. Neres on the bench. Rashford. Ferland Mendy. They've signed quite a few players. Van de Beek loaned out. McTominay loaned out. David James, not surprising. So yeah, that's a strong squad. But ours is equally as strong. Holland, Moukoko, Sancho, Bellingham, Reina. One of the best front fives in the world. Camavinga is one of the best defensive midfielders in the world. Our only question is our defense. None of them are really world class. They're all young. Of course, our entire team is young. But they're all really young. Nets, was he 20 years old? Calafiori, 21. Collins, 20. And Petty probably being the oldest one, 21. So him and Calafiori, the two oldest. Berkey is our old statesman at the back. But, yeah, this is going to be tough. Man United are really good. It's coming on the 6th, or the 1st of the 6th. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you are too. We've got a couple matches to play in between. We'll play our C squad, see if we can win those matches. If we get at least a draw in one of those two matches, we set the record for most points in a single Bundesliga season all time. We already have the most wins in a Bundesliga season, most wins in a Dortmund season. Obviously, those two of course it would. I think we set the record last year, and we beat it this year. So this has been a great season. But now we need to beat Manchester United in a Champions League final. We've got one more match left before we start what could be the final season of Schoolboy to Superstar. I hope you're excited. I hope you're looking forward to it. That's going to be the end of the episode. If you made it this far, why don't you like the video, subscribe, and click the bell. The links to all my socials are also in the description. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time.